Hi, and welcome to today's practice where we will be focusing on upper body release. Whether you are pregnant or postnatal, this is a fantastic practice to just prepare your body for the feeding and the holding of the baby while you're pregnant, and then also if you already have a baby. It's just really nice to take this time to help release the upper body um, from holding and feeding the baby, and it also helps to strengthen the back as well. So see how you go. As always, safety. It is so important that you listen to your body. You know your body best. This practice and all of my practices, I really want you to remember that it is not about what you think you look like. It is all about you staying in touch with yourself and your body and what you feel like rather than what you think you should look like. So just remember that. If you are pregnant, please make sure that your midwife or lead maternity caregiver is aware that you are participating in physical activity. Other than that, have a great practice with me. And yes, if you do have any questions after, please feel free to reach out either by commenting or sending me a direct message. Good. So we're going to start in hero pose or Virasana. For this, you might need a block. You don't have to use a block. You can just, if you feel comfortable, sit on your knees or your heels, whatever feels comfortable for you. If you do have a block or a cushion or a bolster, you can just have that between your legs. So just make sure that you're nice and comfortable here. None of the poses that we do should be painful. If you do feel a bit of a stretch, that's okay. But if it feels painful, please pull back or release the pose. I will be offering some modifications where applicable. Let's get started. So we're just going to start by taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Noticing how the breath is moving through your body. Noticing the rise and fall of your abdomen and chest as you breathe in and breathe out. Allowing your awareness to arrive in this space. You may want to use your breath as an anchor, or you might want to use the physical contact between your body and the mat or whatever surface you are sitting on. So when your thoughts start to wander or you start feeling any sensations in your body, it's okay. You're not doing anything wrong. We're just noticing, acknowledging those feelings and thoughts, and then we just let them go, like passing clouds or a friend coming and going. And then we come back to the breath. As you inhale, allow your spine to lengthen. Imagine there is a string attached to the crown of your head. And as you inhale, someone's just gently pulling at the string, lengthening the spine. And as you exhale, allow your spine to stay long and feel the breath moving down your body, down your spine, through your sitting bones, into the mat beneath you. I invite you to quickly scan through your body, and starting with your feet, scan up your legs towards your knees, your thighs, your hips. Just take a moment here and notice if you're holding on to anything. I am safe. I am exactly where I need to be. I am exactly who I need to be. And just let go of anything else that doesn't serve you. And then gently scanning up through your abdomen and your chest. your shoulders. Notice what your shoulders are doing. Allow them just to melt away from the ears with each exhalation, feeling more grounded and more present. And then bring your attention to your jaw, softening any tension. If it feels good, you can allow your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. And you're welcome to keep your eyes open or close them, whatever feels safe for you. And then with the next inhalation, make it a nice, big, exaggerated inhalation. Inhale, and when you reach the peak, suck in a little bit more air, and then just let it go with a nice, audible sigh. And again, inhale. As you reach the peak, inhale a little bit more. And exhale, letting everything go. Good. From here, we're going to move into a breathwork exercise that you can practice at any time. If you are pregnant, just a reminder that we do not hold or retain our breath during the practice. If you have had your baby or you're postpartum or anywhere on your motherhood journey, you can pause between the parts that I will be encouraging you to do. But yeah, if you're pregnant, please just continue without holding your breath. So just notice your normal rhythm of breath, how it is now compared to maybe when you started, and we're not judging. So although we're noticing the difference, we're not judging. Okay, we're going to breathe in 3 parts. So you imagine you're inhaling into your lower abdomen for the first part, second part inhaling into the chest, and third part inhaling all the way to the collarbone, and then exhaling in one nice long smooth exhalation. Okay, when you're ready. So breathe into the belly, into the chest, all the way up to the collarbone. Nice long exhalation. Breathe into the belly, into the chest, all the way up to the collarbone. A nice long audible sigh. We'll do it one more. Into the belly, into the chest, all the way up to the collarbone. One nice long sigh. And then go back to your normal breathing. Good. The reason I do the breath work before we actually get into the practice is just a nice way to ground yourself, and you'll be more open and responsive to the rest of the practice if you feel calm and grounded. We're ready to get started. Feel free to adjust your seating position if you need to. So having your arms to the side of your body, we're going to inhale, raise our arms over and above our head, interlock your fingers, and then exhale here, but just hold your arms stretching up. Nice and high, good. Keep breathing normally here. And this is where we're noticing where the breath is going. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just about noticing in your body where the air is going. So you're giving your sides a nice stretch, opening up the ribs, allowing more space for that air to move. Good. Next exhalation, bring your arms back down. Inhale, raise your arms. This time, interlock your fingers, and as you exhale, move to your right. So I am mirroring you at the moment, and then holding it here, but keep breathing. So you're holding the pose, but you keep breathing normally. This time, notice where the breath is moving now. Keeping the chest nice and open. Next inhalation, up. Exhale, over to the left. Keeping the chest nice and open. Keep breathing here. Holding that pose, good. Inhale, stretch up as high as you can. Exhale, bring your arms back down to the side. This time we're going to do one side at a time, okay? So your arms are on the side. Your fingertips may or may not be touching the floor. You're going to inhale, raise the left arm up as you inhale as high as you can, and as you exhale, just stretching over to the side. Again, keeping your chest nice and open. Breathe here. Inhale up and exhale down. And then we're going to do the other side. Inhale, raise the right arm up. Exhale, leaning over to your left. Allowing your shoulders to still relax away from the ears. Breathing normally. Good. Inhale up, exhale down. Okay, this time we're going to move with both our arms using our breath to guide our movements. Okay, we're going to start on the left. So inhale, up, exhale, over. Inhale, left arm drops, right arm comes up. Exhale, leaning over to the left. Inhale, right arm goes up and down, left arm comes up. Exhale, leaning over. So using your own natural rhythm, keep going here. Exhale, stretching over. Inhale, swap arms around. Exhale, leaning over. Just keeping your chest nice and open. Even if you have to lift your chin slightly, do that. Using your breath to guide your movement. Good, keep going. And we'll do one more on each side. Relaxing those shoulders away from the ears, making this your last. Good, and then coming back down. Place your hands on your thighs as close to your knees as possible. We're going to inhale, open the chest, and as you exhale, put your chin onto your chest, push your upper back backwards, so you're rounding your back. That's your exhalation, and just hold the pose here, but breathe normally. So we're rounding the back, chin to chest. This is a variation of cat-cow. Noticing what's happening in the upper back area. Keep breathing here. Good. And now we'll make this dynamic. So you're going to breathe in, open the chest. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, open the chest. You might find that your pelvis tilts forward and back a bit. That's okay. Bring some movement into the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Now following your own rhythm, keep moving through seated cat-cow. Allowing and giving the body space to actually feel the release. One more. Inhale and exhale. Good, and then coming back up. Do a few shoulder rolls here. Nice, big, exaggerated shoulder rolls to the back. Good, and then to the front. Good. Keeping yourself anchored in your breath. And then you can stretch your arms out to the side. We're going to do some internal, external rotation with our arms. So you open up the palms to the front. Inhale. Again, you can see that I'm opening the chest. And as you exhale, turn your palms in and backwards. Inhale, exhale. And then just move in a way that feels natural to you. Continuing to use your breath to guide your movement. We don't have to shrug our shoulders here, but if you feel you want to and you feel like that's something you need, do that. This is about what your body needs and what feels good for you today. Otherwise, if you just want to stay here, feel free to also experiment with raising the arms while you're doing it. And then lowering the arms. Again, I just want to remind you that at no point should any of this feel painful. If it does, maybe do smaller rotations or find a place where it feels good. Nice. And then we'll do a few more shoulder rolls here to the back and then to the front. Good. Bring your arms out to the side, so you're creating a T shape with your upper body. You can leave your arms straightened out or extended, or if you'd like, you can experiment with cactus or goalposts. Okay, so we're going to breathe in, pull your elbows back towards each other, opening your chest. See, like, pull as far as you feel comfortable, holding it there. You might feel a bit of heat in the shoulders and chest, or you might not. Like I said before, there's no wrong way to do it. You're moving, and that is good enough. Good. Keep breathing here. Okay. Next exhalation, bring your elbows towards each other in the front. If they can touch, great. If not, that's also okay. So that's your exhalation, chin to chest. So inhale, open. Elbows go as far back as comfortable. Exhale, bring your elbows to the front of your body, touching, chin down, rounding your back. Inhale. So following your own natural rhythm. If you feel like you're going faster, just allow yourself to slow down. Allow yourself to pause if you need to. We'll do one more. Inhale and exhale. Nice big stretch. Good. And then just relax your arms. Just take a moment here and just move your shoulders however you feel you need. Okay, interlock your fingers behind your back. Right. And just take a moment to pause. So you've got your fingers, and I'll just turn around so you can see. You've got your fingers interlocked behind your back and you're pulling down. If this doesn't feel comfortable, feel free to bend your elbows and just have your hands in the middle of your back. Okay, so whatever you choose is good. Okay, then drop your right ear onto your right shoulder and just hold it here, breathing into that left neck and shoulder area. So just notice what's happening on the left side. Good. If you'd like, tilt your head forward and gently back. And just notice how that changes where you're feeling the release. If you need to pause anywhere during this movement, do that. Good. And then coming back to center, dropping your left ear onto your left shoulder. And we're pausing here for a moment. Continue to breathe. Notice without judgment, without wanting to change anything. Good. And then when you're ready, tilt your head forward and back, gently noticing what that's feeling like. Good. And then coming back up to center, put your chin onto your chest, and we'll just do a few half circles here. Good. And then coming to center, release the hands. Do a few shoulder rolls, move your neck around, see how that feels. Okay. Bring your right arm across your chest, and you're going to take your left arm. Please don't put it on your elbow joint. You can either have it on your forearm or above your elbow joint. And what you're doing here is you're pulling that arm towards your chest. Breathing here. Good. And then open up and swap around. You can always do something like this, like a static stretch at the start of a practice. Notice what you feel. Move through the session and then try this again at the end and just notice. Good. And release. Okay, next up, you're going to place your hand your right hand on your upper back or behind your neck. Use your left hand and just pull your arm towards your head. So opening up the side, stretching the tricep. And then gently releasing. And then we go to the other side. So left hand on your upper back or wherever it feels comfortable. Bring your right hand over and gently pull that arm towards your head. Noticing if you're holding your breath or if you're allowing yourself to breathe here. And then release. Good. Again, do a few shoulder rolls. Feel free to move your neck. See how that feels. And you can always come back to any of these moves if you need to. We're going to do one more pose. We'll practice one more pose, eagle pose. So inhale, raise your arms up, and as you exhale, come into goal post. Inhale, open the chest. As you exhale, I'll just move. As you exhale, bring your elbows towards each other. Okay. Left hand goes forward, and you can have your palms, back of your palms touching, or you can hook the fingers, whatever feels good. Elbows together. So you're rounding your back here. Okay. On an inhalation, raise your arms. Chin is towards your chest. As you exhale, bring your arms down. So inhale, arms go up, keeping your elbows together. Exhale, arms come down. One more. Inhale, arm goes up. Exhale, arms come down. Okay. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, bring your elbows together, chin to chest. This time, your right hand will go forward and around, back of the palms together, or you can grab your fingers if that feels good. Pause here for a moment. Notice that stretch in the upper back. And then inhale, arm goes up. Exhale, arm comes down. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, arms come down. Inhale, arms go up, keeping your elbows together. Exhale, arm comes down, and then release. Okay, that's a really, really good one. Good. So from here, we are going to move into Savasana. And if you are pregnant, you make your way onto your left side. If you are postpartum, you can lie on your left or on your back. I will be laying on my side just so that I can show our prenatal mums how to do it. So whatever feels comfortable, make your way to the floor, and then I'll just take this off. Help yourself down. You can have the block as a pillow, or you can rest your right foot on your left knee and have the block under your right knee. So just take a moment, get yourself comfortable here. And then just allow yourself to settle into this moment. Noticing the contact between your body and the surface beneath you. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Letting each exhalation carry you a little bit deeper into relaxation. Noticing your feet softening, your calves releasing, knees and thighs feeling heavier with each exhalation. Your hips are feeling heavy and supported by the surface beneath you. The tension in your pelvis and your abdomen and lower back is melting away, with each exhalation feeling more and more relaxed. You notice how your ribs are moving as you inhale and exhale. I am safe. I am loved. I am exactly who I need to be. I am enough. You notice your shoulders feeling more and more relaxed, softening the jaw, the tongue, and the area between your eyebrows. Surrendering to the moment and allowing yourself just to be. You can stay here for as long as you'd like. If you are ready to move with me, I invite you to use your inhalation to bring energy back into your body. Start moving your fingertips and toes, and then lower legs and arms. And in your own time, without rushing, if you do decide to come up, just supporting yourself by using your arms and hands, making your way into a comfortable seated position without feeling rushed. If your eyes are closed, you're welcome to keep them closed. If they're open, continue to gently gaze ahead. Continue to use the breath with you in this moment. And we're just going to pause for a few breaths before we move on. And then when you're ready, take a nice deep clearing inhalation. Raise the arms over and above the head. As you exhale, just let go of the last bit of stagnant air. One more. This time, hands in prayer position above your head and bringing it down the midline. Thank your body for its wisdom and for knowing what to do. Thank yourself for the feelings and your voice. And thank you for showing yourself love and grace today. Thank you for sharing this space with me. Light and love be with you. Until next time.